So from the shins, you'll start in child's pose but elevated, which means you'll be on your hands with the forearms off the ground, pitched forwards, kind of like a wrestling position starting. But your rear end is close to your heels as you can get them. If this bothers your knees, you can always inhale your way up to a tabletop, kick a leg back, and move back in, but we're going to actually move through this. So starting in that child's pose, you'd very lightly like to begin to tune into your breath. Long, smooth inhales, and beginning to elongate your exhales so they're slightly longer than your inhale. And again, if you can, you're going to inhale through the nose, and then for a good 3, 4, 5 count, exhale through an open mouth. It's nice and easy while relaxing the shoulders, softening the elbows. The breath in fills up the sides of the ribs, fills up the chest eventually. And then as you exhale, the shoulders relax, the elbows soften, and the ribs and belly deepen into your frame. Again, licking the lips, relaxing the jaw as you inhale. Hello, Nicole.
Hi.
Hey, and then as you exhale, feel strong hands, soft elbows, relaxed shoulders, and notice the differences between your 2 feet, ankles, and knees. Now on your next inhale, you're going to start to move your hips to your left, just lightly, not swinging them real fast. The exhale, they'll move to the right, just as easily. We're going to do that 2 more times like that. The inhale sweeps the hips lightly, so we're warming up the joints. And the exhale sweeps the hips the other way while the shoulders relax. And 1 more like that. The inhale moves those hips off towards your left. The exhale, they move to the right lightly. Now inhale, you move up to tabletop. That's shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. Left leg reaches straight back and up in the air. And as you exhale, you lower the left leg and move back to that first part of child's pose. Inhale, you sweep your hips to the other way as you come forwards. Left or right doesn't matter. Slide the right leg back, yawn it out there. Simple warm-ups. Exhale, creak back to child's pose. We repeat that again. Inhale, yawns you up and forwards. Left leg yawns back and up. Arms straight, shoulders full. Exhale, drives you back to child's pose. 1 more like that. Inhale up and forwards. Right leg yawns on back. Chin is in. Exhale, back to child's pose. Now inhale, you're going to move up and forwards to that tabletop again, adding on. Left leg reaches back, right arm reaches forwards. Exhale, we're going to hold the position and pull the belly and ribs in. Long breath in, reach through the fingertips and toes that are in the air. And exhale, move back to child's pose. Both elements go down. Inhale, we come on forwards, just as slow as your breath. Right leg reaches back and up. Left arm reaches forwards and up. So it's the opposites, doesn't matter which. Exhale, tuck your chin. And I know you guys are looking towards the camera, but when we say that, we're just meaning relax your neck. And then exhale, move back to child's pose. Now all the way in child's pose, lay the forearms down for a moment. You can drag the elbows back onto the shoulders if you'd like. That look good, Abdullah. But now move your shoulders towards your rear end as much as you can. Just your shoulder muscles. That was your chest, Abdullah, but good try. And remember, if we're correcting somebody, just ask, does that apply to me? Because generally it does. Inhale, raise the forearms, and then move up and forwards to tabletop again. That's shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. Exhale, shoulders towards your rear end. Just your shoulder joints move. Inhale, your right leg, like a dog on a fire hydrant, reaches out to the right and up and steps forwards to the right hand. If it doesn't make it, crutch it with your hand. Hold that position. Heel underneath the knee is what we're searching for. You all look good. Now on the exhale, you're going to move your booty back towards your back foot as much as it can go without your front foot coming off the ground. Inhale moves you up and forwards to the tabletop. To where we were, 90-90. Exhale, move your booty back towards your back foot. Chin is in. Inhale, up and forwards to the 90-90, knee above heel. These look good, everybody. Exhale one more time, rear end for your back foot. Now look at your back leg's knee and hang your head and relax your shoulders as much as you can. Breathing there. Now wiggle the hips slightly left and right. You just want to notice, what does your right hip joint feel like? The muscles inside the leg, outside the leg, and through the groin. Inhale, you move up to the 90-90. That's knee above heel. Exhale, sweep your front leg back to child's pose. Look solid. Inhale, you move up to the tabletop. Shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. Exhale, tighten your rear end muscles. Now inhale, left leg dog on the fire hydrant. Knee goes out to the side and up. Then slowly step that foot forwards. Heel underneath the knee. Walk it forwards if it's not there. Take a look down at your front leg's heel and just make sure the knee is above it. If your left knee is touching your shoulder or underarm, roll the leg out with your brain power. That looked nice, Mariska. Now softly move your booty for your back foot, everybody, as you exhale. If your front big toe comes off the ground, you went too far. Inhale moves you up and forwards. We do that 2 more times. Exhale, creak back slowly towards your back foot. Peter, roll your front leg out towards Jackie. Inhale, nice, up and forwards. 1 more time like that. Exhale, stick your rear end for your back foot as far as it can go without your front foot leaving down. We breathe here for 3. Roll that front leg out, Peter. You have a great camera angle. I can see that knee. Not your foot, Peter, your knee. There we go. And softly on the inhale, we move forwards and step your front leg to your back leg to child's pose. Now in child's pose, everyone shift your knees apart further. Keep your feet where they are. Move your knees out wider so you resemble the letter V. From your big toes to your inside of your knee. Move the hips a little left and move them a little right. Consider everything we're doing currently up through 2 positions from now is warm up and prepping your joints. Inhale, we move up and forwards to tabletop and turn the toes under. Exhale, move to down dog for a moment. Butt up and back. Heels reach back and down, palms plant. Everyone's hands look good. You don't need to move them at all. Just flatten them as much as you can. Breathing, licking the lips, relaxing the jaw. And everyone, you can pedal through your feet. That means one leg bends while the other leg straightens. And then reverse it. So left leg bends, right heel reaches down. Right leg bends, left heel reaches down. Lisbeth, go half the speed you're moving. Half the speed. Like molasses. Now on the next inhale, both legs equally straighten. You raise the heels up high. And exhale, creak the knees to the ground like you barely want them touching, but they're going to touch the floor. Point the toes back, rear end towards the feet. Now we add on to opening up the front of the hips more. Inhale up to tabletop. Right knee goes out to the right and up. Dog on the fire hydrant. Step that foot forwards as smooth as you can. Heel underneath the knee. Crutch it if you need to. Both arms inside the foot for a moment. Now flex your back foot and slide and wiggle the back leg back without moving the front leg at all. Then lower the hips down, lower the knee, and drive the pelvis towards your hands. You're going to take the right hand up on the leg. If your back knee is okay, you can point your back foot. You don't need to keep it flexed. We're going to keep that back leg on the ground. Now this is for everybody. I'm just going to mention Abdullah. Just make sure you want to feel like someone put their knee in the top of your butt or low back to push your hips forward. You can see Janine, stick your butt back a little bit. We don't want our rear end sticking back at all. We're attempting to drive our pelvis forwards. So now pull on the floor with your front foot as hard as you can for your back knee. Put both hands up on your front leg and raise your upper body. Now from here, you're going to only reach your left arm forwards and up. Upper body raises a little bit. You try to look for your left thumb, a big inhale. Exhale, you're going to fold forwards and touch your left leg with your left hand. Sweep it on back. Inhale, raises you up, yawning open, pubic bone to belly. It's normal to lose your balance. Exhale, folding. Keep pulling with the front foot for the back of the mat. Inhale on up. Tighten your booty as much as you can. Hold this position now. Reach the right arm forwards and up with the left arm. Wherever your left arm is, have your right arm meet it. If this bothers your bottom leg's knee, flex the foot and get it off the ground if you need to. Hips keep reaching forwards. Peter, I can see you got to drag your front foot back more. Drag your front foot towards your groin more. And lunge your knee forwards like it's a spear moving out in front of you. And don't worry, we're going to be here as long as Peter wants to hurt everybody. Exhale slowly, arms out wide, swan dive forwards over your leg, hang your head. Whew. Bring both arms inside the front leg and sweep the front leg to the back leg to child's pose. Moving to child's pose for a moment. Wiggle the hips. Inhale moves you up and forwards to tabletop. Shoulders above wrists. You see, we're going to repeat things. Exhale, move to down dog for a moment. Inhale, raise the heels of the feet up high. Exhale, your knees creak to the ground. Place the knees down, point the toes, rear end towards your feet. You're actually trying to move with your breath, not our statements. Inhale, up to tabletop, shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Inhale, reach your left knee out to the left and up. Dog on the fire hydrant. Step that foot forwards, heel underneath the knee. Turn the back toes under. Slide the back leg back till it's straight first. Then lower the back leg's knee. Now, if you feel like the weight's on the outside of your back leg's knee, try to drive your groin and hips left until it gets on the inside of the leg more. Place the left hand up on the leg. Keep tightening your booty. Tuck the chin in slightly. Put the right hand up there with the left hand. Maybe that's as high as you go. You don't have to come all the way up. Upper body raises if you're okay and want to move on. Remember, you can stop at any point where we keep on incessantly talking. You reach your right arm forwards and up. Pubic bone to belly as the arm goes up. Exhale, tighten your rear for a moment. Now inhale, try to look up for your right arm. Exhale, fold forwards without sticking your butt back. Maybe your right hand touches its own leg. Inhale, floats you on up. Pubic bone to belly. Exhale, lowers you on down. There we go. One more. Inhale, floats you on up. Shoulders relax. Left arm reaches up there with right arm. Breathing. Now remember, if this bothers your back, you lay forwards a little or you reach your arms forwards. Everyone draw your groin up to your belly button. Chin lightly tucks in. We don't want to throw our head back like it's on a guillotine. We're breathing. You reach your arms up and back for 5. Keep driving your hips forwards. 4. It can be uncomfortable on that knee and the patella if you're not used to driving your hips forwards. 3, 2, and exhale, swan dive over your leg. Hang forwards. Turn your back toes under this time. Look at the back leg and watch it straighten. And now drag your front leg to your back leg to down dog. Butt up high, head and chest hang. Again, you can walk it out, means one leg bends, the other leg straightens, or you can reach both heels back and down at the same time. We're moving our hips a little left, we're moving our hips a little right. Licking the lips, relaxing the jaw. Marishka, you don't need to look up. Just try to roll your elbows towards each other. Roll them internally. There you go. That looked great. Next time, just attempt to do it without turning your hands out. But that's normal that people do that. Inhale up and forwards to a high push-up or plank. High push-up. Roll on out there. If you're not sure you can see Janine do that, exhale back to down dog. 2 more times. Inhale, heels peel up. Soften the knees, tuck the tail, and roll out to plank. Tighten your rear. Exhale back to down dog. 1 more. Inhale up and forwards to plank. Abdullah, sweep your legs back a little further. You're too far in front of yourself. And we're going to hold plank, everyone, for 10, 9, 8, tighten your rear and belly. 7, look at the ground at your thumbs. 5, 4, head up, Peter. 3, doesn't mean look forwards. 2, 1, move to down dog, butt back and up. Now, if you need a break, you come down to your knees and shake out your arms, but if you're okay, inhale your right leg back and up. Sweep it for the back wall like a cat or dog's tail, and raise that right leg as high as you can raise it. Hip up, hip up, hip up. Exhale, lower it on down. Inhale, move out to plank, high push up. Exhale, move back to down dog. Inhale, point the left foot and yawn the left leg back and up. Try to keep equal weight on the hands. Raise the left leg higher, everybody. Exhale, lower it on down. Inhale, raise the heels up high. We're taking a breather. Exhale, lower the knees, point the toes back, and move the rear end to the feet to child's pose where we began. Raise up on your fingertips if you need to. Relax the wrist, open and close the hands. Keep attempting to reach your chest forwards, everyone, not your eyes. Pull with your hands for the back of your mat to move your shoulders backwards. And one day it'll act traction to your sternum. Inhale to tabletop. We're going to do that down dog one more time. Exhale, turn the toes under, move to downward facing dog. Butt up high, head and chest hang low. Lick the lips, relax the jaw. Reconnect with am I breathing in and out. Inhale, point the right toenails and touch them to the floor so you know where they are for a moment. Then raise the right leg on up. Right foot full point like you're a ballerina. Right leg up high. Now look under your right underarm and try to raise that hip higher. Exhale, lower that on down. With your breath, inhale to plank, high push up. Shoulders above wrists. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, the left toes point. Then yawn your left leg to the back wall and up. Like someone's putting it up a flagpole for you. They're strapping it up there. Straighten your knee. Exhale, lower that leg on down. Move the hips right. Now inhale up and forwards to plank, high push up. Exhale, back to down dog. Now I'm walking the feet and hands a good 4 feet apart, far away. Your mats are about 6 feet long, so you got to make sure they're far away. These look solid. Wiggle the hips, relax your shoulders, keep your arms and elbows straight. Your heels reaching down. Now's the time to try to peel your toes off the ground, your toes. Yet your heels go down, Mariska. Inhale, now the heels raise up high. Exhale, the knees touch the ground, toes point back. We move to child's pose where we began. Licking the lips, relaxing the jaw. Wiggling the hips a little. Shake out the arms and wrists if you need to. And then softly, each hand will make its way back to the knees or to the rear end or ankle line. Inhale, rolls you up to seated, just a transition. Exhale, fall to one side, sweep your legs out the other way and forwards. And we're going to gently make your way to the middle or near the front of your mat, because we're going to lay down for a second. You're going to bring the feet in close to the rear. Grab the back of your legs and just roll your way down as slow as you can, as fast as you must, until you can feel the low back touch the ground, the mid back, the shoulders, and the head. Once there, exhale fully. Relax the weight into your feet, into the very top of your rear on the ground, and into your shoulders. Now we're going to slide the left leg forwards on the mat. Hug the right leg into your chest. Interlace the fingers around that leg. Now, if you have, we did this in the last class. If you weren't there, yeah, you can look. But if you can figure this out, it's fine. Either way, we're going to bring our left hand up to the ceiling for a moment, the arm. Now try to curl off the ground if you're not used to what I'm saying. Reach the left arm across the right leg like you're going to trap it in the elbow. And the right hand grabs that left wrist to trap it down. You're creating a crux in your elbow. You're squeezing. You can see Janine's got her knee is in her elbow, literally. And it may be tough to get there. Now you're going to lay back down onto your shoulders and your head. And you're straightening your bottom leg a lot. You may have to fight to get your left shoulder to the ground. It's not that abnormal. We'd all like to feel like someone grabbed your right hip and pulled it up and forwards. The leg you're crossing is trying to reach to the foot on the floor. Just try to squeeze the leg in and notice the tension at your hip flexor, the crease in your thigh and your groin. Breathe big into your low back for about 5 or 6 more seconds. Mariska, you're going to bring that leg closer to the center of your chest and across. So you can squeeze it down. Yeah. And then softly we'll release that. Place the right foot on the floor. Slide the right leg forwards. Yep, wiggle the legs in and out. Drag the left foot in. Hug the left knee first into the chest or into the left underarm. Get it in as tight as you can. Just hold it there, wiggle it around a little. Okay, everyone's left leg looks really good. Keep it where it is. Now, try to roll up like you're doing a sit-up or a curl with your shoulders and head. You can see Janine. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling. Now, the right hand is literally going to go over. The right arm's going to go over your left shin bone near the knee. And your left hand just grabs the right wrist and clamps down on it. That's it. That looks solid, Mariska, right there. You got it. Abdullah, have your left hand hold your wrist, not your elbow. Have your left hand hold the other wrist. There we go. Then lay back down. That's all. Yeah. And from there, you try to lower your right shoulder to the ground without letting go of the grip you guys all have. And it may not happen for quite some time. You rock around the shoulders. You imagine someone put a shoehorn in your left hip and is pushing it forwards for you. Licking the lips, relaxing the jaw, and actively straightening the bottom leg for 5. Relaxing your feet for 4, but straightening that bottom leg. 3, squeeze down a little tighter, and release. Let the left foot fall to the ground. Slide the left leg on forwards. Everyone looks good, no one looks wrong. Wiggle the hips a little. Now drag one foot then the other until both feet are on the floor near your rear. Reach your right leg straight up to the ceiling for a second. Cross the right ankle on the left leg. Right ankle on the left leg. You got it. Making a number 4 out of your legs. As you do that, put your right hand near your groin for a second. Slide it through. And then fold the left leg in. Now both hands grab your left shin or hamstring. Both hands grab the left shin or hamstring. You got it. There you go. If you grabbed your hamstring with ease, you grab the shin. It looks good, Abdullah. Now you try to squeeze the leg you're holding in towards your chest. As you inhale, it moves away. As you exhale, you squeeze it in. You roll around the left side of your low back or your booty. Eventually, your low back will be on the ground nicely. Groin's moving away from the belly. If you can, Peter, you bring your left leg in towards your chest. Yeah, and you hold on to that leg somewhere. There we go. Perfection. Rocking a little left and right. And by the way, after class, if these positions don't make sense to you, you can always ask us a question. We can answer it later also. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then release. Left foot to the floor. Right leg all the way to the ceiling. Interlace the fingers behind that knee. Flex that foot and straighten that leg. It's in there. Still the right leg. Everybody up in the air. Now softly slide your hands towards your calf or heel, the leg you're holding. And slide the bottom leg out straight. And breathe. The main key is your shoulders are relaxing. Yes, it may feel like your right hamstring and side of the rear are going to come apart. Keep reaching that leg towards the other leg, even though you're holding on to it. We have 5. Keep trying to straighten that leg, Abdullah. 4, through the heel. 3, 2, and exhale. Both feet meet the floor near the rear. Boom, they fall down. Tuck and tilt the pelvis. or sway the knees side to side. Then left leg on its own folds into your chest, no hands. Inhale, the left foot yawns up to the ceiling. Exhale, left ankle lays on top of right thigh. So the number 4 you're making out of your lower body. Left hand goes through the hole in the legs. Right leg folds in. All fingers interlace around either the hamstring or the shin. These look nice. You relax your 2 feet. Feet are loose. And you squeeze the leg down towards your chest, your right knee towards your right shoulder. Hug it on in. Release the hug. Again, on an exhale, hug it on in as tight as you can. Inhale, release the hug. Eventually, you'll have more range of motion. Tighten the booty, relax the feet one more time. Then release, right foot to the ground. Left foot to the ceiling. Fingers interlaced behind the knee. If you can straighten your leg that's in the air, then you slide your hands closer to your heel or calf, like you're taking a tube sock off or a stocking. Slide the bottom leg on the ground like it's moving through sand, kicking through the heel, tightening the rear, and breathing. Our job is to flex both feet now. Kick through your heels for 5. Kick through the heel for 4. 3. So you're not in a high-heeled shoe. You're in a zero-angled shoe. 2. And exhale, release. Left foot folds to the rear. Right foot drags in. Both feet drop to the ground. Tuck and tilt the pelvis. Lick the lips. Relax the jaw. Gently roll to one side. Fall. Roll yourself over. And then help yourself up to a seated position. Crossing one ankle in front of the other, doesn't matter which. Hands next to the side of your rear for a moment. Now some of us have super long arms, some arms feel short. Just hang them by your sides and relax your shoulders. Now inhale, your hands sweep on the floor out to the sides and up towards the ceiling. Exhale, turn towards your own right leg and try to hang over that leg. Hang over. Doesn't matter if your knees are high, just see what you can hang. Relax the shoulders. Slide the arms out in the direction of that knee. Licking the lips, relaxing the jaw. Notice the excessive tensions through your hips and groin. Each hand moves back to its own side of the rear. You fold to center. Inhale rolls you up. Your arms sweep out to the sides and up towards the ceiling. Exhale, you turn towards your other knee and fold over that leg. Hands to the ground. You attempt to hang belly, ribs, and chest one day over that leg. Your head one day will touch the knee or fall beyond the knee. Right shoulders relax. Booty releases. Feet lightly point. Notice as one of your shoulders feel higher than the other, try to lay into that side then. Each hand gracefully tickles the ground, back next to the rear end. Upper body sweeps to center like a swan. Inhale rolls you up to seated. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale one more time, arms yawn out to the side and all the way up. Wriggle through the ribs, look up for the ceiling if you so desire. And exhale, it all drops like a rope cut. And that's practice. Good work, everyone.
Nice job, everybody.
Nice job.
Thank you very much.
Thank
You're
you. We'll
welcome.
see you guys next week.
All righty.
Okay,
Have a good
bye.
one.